Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sportswire New Britain Rockcats and Eastern League edition. I am Vinnie Apicella. I hope you enjoy the way we're releasing our footage to you now in highlight fashion so that you may be able to watch what you want. And as I said, this segment right here is dedicated to the New Britain Rockcats and the Eastern League. First off, some Rockcats news. On the 14th, which was this past Wednesday, the Rockcats split a doubleheader with the New Hampshire Fisher Cats in crazy, crazy fashion. In the first game, the Fisher Cats won the game 5-4, and then the Rockcats came back in the bottom of the seventh. In the bottom of the seventh, they won 6-5. The way they won, however, it was walk-off. So normally when you think of a walk-off, you think of either a walk-off hit or a walk-off home run, whatever the case is. No, this was a walk-off wild pitch during an intentional walk. All right, so they were tied 5-5 in the bottom of the seventh, and the pitcher for the Fisher Cats was going to issue an intentional walk to left fielder Reynaldo Rodriguez. On a 3-0 count, he throws the ball over the pitcher's head, over the catcher's head, and the man on third comes in to score, giving the Rockcats a 6-5 win. That game was actually so crazy, it was on SportsCenter, ESPN SportsCenter, the next day. Amazingly, nobody ever does, double A except for the, couldn't believe it. Anyways, wow, that was just quite weird. Anyways, Jack Murphy was the catcher that got the wild pitch thrown to him. It went over his head, and Alan Farina, who was the reliever for New Hampshire, was the one that threw the wild pitch over Murphy's head. And Rosario, who is, let's see. So there were two wild pitches actually thrown in that inning, because second baseman Eddie Rosario, in the bottom of the seventh, he doubled. Rosario doubled home Morales, who had doubled in Knudsen. Anyways, the fact is that Eddie Rosario, second baseman, hit a double, which scored the tying run 5-5. Alan Farina intentionally walked Miguel Sano, third baseman, so that there would be, first and second, they could easily get a double play or a force out. And then Farina threw a wild pitch that allowed Rosario, who was on second, to go to third. So Rodriguez came to the plate with runners on second and third with 2 outs. And Rodriguez was going to intentionally walk him and threw another wild pitch that allowed Rosario to come in and score. That's amazing. And it's just absolutely crazy. You could go to the New Britain website, New Britain Rockcats website, which is rockcats.com. Go to the news section. You could. They're doing a giveaway for the August 21st, next Wednesday, the August 21st game. All right, moving on to the the Eastern League standings. In the Eastern Division, Binghamton Mets are running away with the division. They're at 76-47. They are 7-3 in their last 10 on a 1-game winning streak. Trenton Thunder, narrowing the gap a little bit, 65-57. They're now only 10.5 games back. Still double digits, but 10.5 back. They're 8-2 in their last 10, and they're on a 6-game winning streak. So I think they moved up about a game or a game and a half, something like that. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats are in third, 58-63, 17 games back. They have a 14-game elimination number, and they're 4-6 in their last 10 with a 1-game winning streak. The Portland Sea Dogs, let me back up. Binghamton Mets are obviously the AA affiliate of the Mets. Trenton Thunder are the AA affiliate of the New York Yankees. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats are the AA affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, the Portland Sea Dogs, who are the AA affiliate of the Boston Red Sox, are 58 and 64, 17 and a half games back, and 14-game elimination number. They are 3 and 7 in their last 10 on a one-game losing streak. New Britain Rockcats, obviously AA affiliate of the Minnesota Twins, are 58 and 65, 18 games back, 13-game elimination number, 4 and 6 in their last 10, and also on a one-game losing streak. And then the Right-Hitting Fightin' Phils are 52 and 69, 23 games back on a 9-game elimination number. So they'll be mathematically eliminated, possibly maybe not by next show, but the show after. They'll probably end up being mathematically eliminated. 4 and 6 in their last 10 and on a one-game losing streak. In the Eastern League Western Division, the Erie Seawolves are now tied with the Harrisburg Senators for first place. However, in terms of games back, they're tied, and their elimination number is tied at 0, obviously. However, the Erie Seawolves are on top at 64 and 57 with a .529 winning percentage, 5 and 5 in their last 10 on a one-game winning streak. The Harrisburg Senators are 65 and 58 with a .528 winning percentage. That's why they're technically in second place. 4 and 6 in the last 10 on a two-game losing streak. The Richmond Flying Squirrels are in third, 62 and 60, 2.5 games back, 18 games on an elimination number, 9 and 1 in their last 10 on a 4-game winning streak. The Bowie Bay Sox, let me back up again. The Erie Seawolves are from the Detroit Tigers. The Harrisburg Senators are from the Washington Nationals, and the Flying Squirrels are from the San Francisco Giants. Now, here we go. The Bowie Bay Sox from the Baltimore Orioles are 61 and 60, 3 games out, 18 games elimination number, 6 and 4 in their last 10, and on a one-game losing streak. The Altoona Curve from the Pittsburgh Pirates are 56 and 65, 8 games back, 13 is their elimination number, 3 and 7 in their last 10, and on a one-game winning streak. And rounding out the Eastern League, the Akron Arrows, 56 and 66, 8.5 games back, 11 is their elimination number, 3 and 7 in their last 10 as well, and on a 6-game losing streak. Now, let's just take a look here. The Richmond Flying Squirrels are 2.5 back. However, they're 9 and 1 their last 10 and on a 4-game winning streak. By far, they are doing better than both the Senators and the Seawolves. I'm going to make a bold prediction. By next week, the Flying Squirrels will be in first place in the Eastern League Western Division. I have this because they're just that close. And the Bowie Bay Sox are only half a game behind. However, they're 6 and 4 in their last 10, and they're on a one-game losing streak. So the Flying Squirrels are actually on a really good streak, and I really feel that they could come out in front and have the Seawolves and the Senators battle with the Bay Sox not far behind for second. So definitely we'll keep an eye on that for you. But I still say that the Flying Squirrels are going to be in first by next week's show. Going over to some player stats. Average column: Eric Ferris. I'm not even going to say Eric Ferris anymore. Davidson Romero, third baseman. He has 355. Antoine Richardson, the center fielder, 336. Second baseman James Beresford, 316. Jasmine Pinto, catcher, is 308. And Kyle Knudsen, another catcher, 298. That's top 5 in average. In the home run category, Reynaldo Rodriguez, first baseman, 19 home runs. Third baseman Miguel Sanyo and catcher Jasmine Pinto are tied with 14 home runs. And then left fielder Daniel Ortiz and right fielder Jordan Perez each have 11 home runs. In the RBI column, catcher Jasmine Pinto is up on top, 68 RBI. Left fielder Daniel Ortiz, 55 RBI. First baseman Reynaldo Rodriguez, 52 RBI. Third baseman Miguel Sanyo comes in at 43. And third baseman Nate Hansen comes in at 41. Some of the games coming up tonight, the Rockcats begin an away series at the Binghamton Mets. for 3 games, 17 this weekend, 16, 17, 18. Then they're back home next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday against the Trenton Thunder. All those games are at 7:05 p.m. And you can listen to the Rockhats games on their website. It doesn't say what station, but it will probably be a minor league baseball station. Either way, check out rockhats.com. Check out our Rockhats news page on swe-ct.com. As always, check out our Facebook page, which is you can actually link to it, or on the left over there, and then also scrolling down the bottom of the screen every so often, you'll see our Facebook address. Also, follow us on Twitter, www.twitter.com/sportswireswe, or you could actually just go with @SWE. Also on YouTube, www.youtube.com/sportswireswe. And as always, check out our website, swe-ct.com. Stay tuned, check out all of our highlights from this week's edition of the Sportswire. We will have a special announcement for you during one of the segments, so I recommend you definitely watch all of them so you get that special announcement. Take care, and we'll see you soon.